Yo, welcome back to the Tygerz Den Podcast. Thank you for the love and support on the first episode. Today, we got the homie Slypurpz here. We joined EMGG on the same day, I'm pretty sure. And he's just been grinding some Warzone. I've been seeing him on Twitch and Twitter a lot on my feed. So how are you doing today, my guy?
Man, I'm doing awesome. Happy to be here. Happy to be on.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear. So yeah, basically we had a great episode 1. It was great support, and you guys gave me some recommendations for episode 2, and we got some other people lined up, and we're gonna push forward. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh well, I'm just I'm a relatively newer content creator. I've only been doing this maybe for like 2 months, something like that. So I'm not very big right now, but of course the grind continues. That's what I'm here for. I'm assistant manager at a pawn shop. Live here in Charleston, West Virginia. You know what I mean? Just big Packers fan, if you couldn't tell. By the backdrop here.
Hey.
But yeah, man, I just I'm loving this. I'm loving this new energy of content creation and grinding, and especially becoming a part of EMGG, which we'll get into that. But yeah, man, it's been awesome.
Oh yeah, I saw your Packers lanyard just right now. I don't know about that. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, dude, the off season. I didn't even think he was gonna come back.
Yeah, no, as I was saying earlier, man, before we started here, it's been a long off season. I got gray hair, so I'm 25 years old. So it's we're just happy to have him back, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of people. Like, where do you think he would have gone? Or do you think he would retire, or what do you think was gonna happen?
There was a lot of rumors about like him being traded to the Broncos, which
that would be crazy.
I couldn't see that happening. But no, they got a good guy in Drew Lock anyway, man. He'll be a stud for them. But yeah, no, man. I mean, honestly, I kind of figured that he really didn't have many options as far as like the Packers stance on it. They came out openly and said right away, we're not trading them. So
I feel like money-wise as well, I feel like nobody's gonna pay like up to his standards.
Well, no, about the money thing, he was going to take like a $33 million hit if he didn't play this year. And, at the end of the day, whenever you're in that position, it's not about the money. And he even said that, but he ain't feeling about to lose $32 million, bro. I mean, not.
Hey, I got $32. I got $32 in my pocket. I don't know about 32 million, but could you imagine like or $1,000 is just $10 at that point? Not even $10. It's like a penny at that point.
How they see their personal denominations are probably really crazy compared to how we see our dollars and tens and 20s.
Wow, a $5 bill, that's awesome. I found it on the floor today. That's like,
oh dude, I found a $20 bill like between two fences at like my very first job whenever I was like 17 years old, and I thought I just hit the lottery, dude. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
$20.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I definitely think sports is crazy right now. Do you follow any baseball?
Okay, so
the Cubs.
I have never really been big into baseball growing up, but I just recently, like really recently, within the past few months, where I listen to ESPN radio all the time, I just kind of hear everything that they're talking about, and I've been kind of following it a little bit. Not really watching games, but I can. What was it? Yesterday there was like a really big trade day, and
the trade deadline.
I heard the Dodgers made out big.
The poor Cubs fans, dude.
Yeah,
they lost Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo. They lost Baez. I feel
Rizzo. Where did he go? Did he go to the Dodgers or the Mets?
Yankees.
The Yankees. Okay.
Yeah. I want to say one of them went to the Mets. I don't know if it was Chris Bryant or I don't know if it was Javier Baez. It was one of the two. One of them went to the Mets though. But I feel bad for the Cubs fans. Like I genuinely feel terrible for them. Like they were already at the bottom of their conference. Like I was with them. I'm a Cardinals fan, so I was right there next to them, and I feel bad for them. Like genuinely, like they had a chance of beating the Cardinals, and now they don't. They no. now they're not even close to. Yeah, they don't get that chance anymore. Their GM just traded their chance away 4 different times actually. I can't remember the other player. I feel bad for them though. Like they literally, I would quit.
Yeah, I'm not actually, like I said, I'm not actually big in I'm not big enough into baseball yet to actually like have a team or anything like that. If I was to root for anybody this year, it would be the Brewers, just because, big Milwaukee sports guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just got to watch the Bucks win it all, and that was awesome. Brought a tear to my eye, even though I'm a Bulls fan. That's kind of weird. I'm hoping the Packers get it, and it'd be cool to see the Brewers get it.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to bring it to that state, man.
Yeah. So, what was your like process like in joining EMGG? Like, what was your kind of how did you like find out about EMGG?
Well, I was actually recruited via a friend of mine. I was telling you about my buddy Ronnie, who's also a Chiefs fan. He's been a member for I think about a year or two now, something like that. He's been with the group for a while, but I just randomly asked him one day. I was just like, man, so what does one got to do to join EMGG? And he invited me to the Discord. He kind of gave me some pointers. Told me, fill out the application, do all that stuff, and eventually I, just showed some love in the community, all that, hanging out and posting and chit chat and all that, and eventually got accepted.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was, I want to say 2019. I wasn't old enough to join. I believe I was maybe 13, 14. And I was not even close enough to join yet age wise. And I had like I was grinding for them at the time because I didn't know that you had to be 16 to join at that time. And so I had like a pumpkin. I don't know if you've seen it on your timeline at all, but I carved the EMG logo into a pumpkin, and like that
I have seen that.
Yeah,
I have seen that. Yeah,
that was me. So yeah, I was that was like 2019. I was like fangirling over EMGG, and I kind of just like dropped the fact that I can't join them. I'm like, okay, well, I'll come back in a couple years, and here I am. I'm 16 now, and I applied in July 4th. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool that we just so happened to match up in the same orientation. That's wild.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But I want to get back into Warzone, but I don't know like where to. I don't know if I should or if I shouldn't. What do you think? Like,
well, I was about to say, I got mixed feelings about it now. That's why you haven't really been seeing me stream it. With the whole thing going on against Blizzard and Activision and all that. And I was having conversations with some of my friends about it. You know what I mean? We're kind of like at this like deadlock point now, to where we're not really trying to give them any more of our money.
Have you played any Fortnite recently?
Not recently, no.
I logged back on. And it was something. I'm having fun playing around. Like, if you want to play sometime, I'm definitely down. Like, it's definitely it's fun to play with friends. Not as much playing by yourself.
Right.
But it's not like you used to be able to hop on and play solos and just be like, oh, okay, whatever, content. But now it's kind of just like, I'd rather play with my friends. And
well, see, that's why I don't much care. Okay, so I don't much care for streaming without having at least one friend like to play like a game with, just because it makes the energy of the stream much more exciting,
Oh yeah.
But yeah, dude, I mean, I would totally be down to play some Fortnite sometime. I need to get back into it, like I said. So that's always
I'm trying not to give them any more of my money either, dude. If I could refund my whole entire account, I'd have probably over $1,000 back in my wallet. Like, it's sad. It's
your
sad.
Fortnite account?
Oh yeah, it's sad. I mean, I go ahead.
A couple hundred, something like that. Probably
it's sad.
Not that much though.
It's actually sad how much I've spent on Fortnite, and then I spent a little bit of money on Warzone as well. I mean, like CODs and buying them as well, but I just moved my account over to PC because I was on PS4 and then I got a new PC, and it's I lost all my COD points, I lost all my skins, my games, lost everything. I'm like, damn. So I didn't get any of that transferred over.
What did it just corrupt or something? Like how?
It just wasn't there. So when I transferred over the game, or like I pulled up Warzone on my computer, I'm not gonna rebuy any of the CODs because I don't really think it's worth it, to be honest. But
Right.
but yeah, I mean the Warzone, the Warzone when I logged in, none of my COD points were there. I had like 500, so it's not that really big of a deal. But I didn't have my skins. I didn't have anything. I was like,
Oh, that sucks.
so I kind of
Yeah,
stopped
'cause
playing then.
well, see, I started on console as well. I started on my Xbox, and eventually got my PC, and I downloaded Warzone. And I signed in via I was able to link my Activision account, and it brought everything over. So that's really weird. That sucks.
So what I think the problem was is I had to move one Activision account off of another account and then place another one into that one. So I'm pretty sure that's where it happened. It's because I had to move an Activision account, delete it, and then it took forever with the Call of Duty team, the support team. So that's probably why. I mean, they had to manually do it themselves because it wouldn't let me do mine. So
I see.
what have you seen all this hype about Pokemon Go again?
Yeah. Yeah. My boy TJ, shouts out to TJ. He got me back into Pokemon Go about a month ago, something like that.
Oh yeah, I just re-downloaded it today at work because everybody at work, all my coworkers were playing it, and I'm like, oh okay, so I re-downloaded it and I lost my account, so I had a level 24 that so I had a level 18 that I had in like 2016 when the game first came out, and then I made a new account because it wouldn't let me switch gyms at the time, so I made a new account and then like I can't log back into it now, and that's a 24, so I'm back on the 18 account. I re-downloaded it today. This thing's crazy. And like, of course, now in the middle of a podcast, I open it up and there's some good Pokemon on my screen. So,
I get lucky in that regards. I don't have any good Pokemon around my house, so I don't.
Pokemon Go break. No,
don't
for
have
the
that distraction.
it's so stupid. Like, I like everybody used to make fun of it. Like I used to be like, "Oh, Pokemon Go nerd." Like I used to be like that. And now it's like I want to play the game constantly.
Oh, bro, I was heavy into it, man. Upon the 2016 release, it was wild. But I mean, we had groups, and it was just what you would picture that game being whenever it first came out. Like, just meeting up with random people, becoming friends, just talking to them. It was pretty cool. It was.
Oh yeah, I mean, I definitely miss like original or like OG Pokemon Go. Like that was crazy fun too. It's absolutely crazy fun. I loved it.
And then they ruined it.
Yeah, and now I'm trying to catch a Scyther as I have a pod. I can't even catch it. It's so far back. I'm struggling right now. I'm just gonna take a break. Oh my god! I finally got the Pokeball. I wasted a solid 10 balls right there.
But no, it's actually good again though, because like I said, they ruined it with it was like the first update the first big update to the game after release, and like they took away like the tracking feature, and I remember that pissed so many people off, including myself, that we just everybody just boycotted it.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm trying to get the tracking thing like right now to like the Venture Sync or whatever to sync back up, and it's not working. So that's not good. And I just lost my old account, so that's also not good. But I'm struggling. I'm trying.
You have terrible luck losing old accounts.
Oh yeah, many. But I'm like, and of course, like I open up Pokemon Go. Any other time, it's just the like shittiest Pokemon ever, and then I open it up in the middle of a podcast when I'm trying to film something as a joke, and I have like great Pokemon, and I'm actually mad now. So, okay, I'm turning my phone off now. All right, but like, dude, I have the worst luck. Like, I turned this on just for the podcast, and then I get a good Pokemon. But have you heard about this new COD? This new COD not coming out for like 3 years or something. Have you heard about that?
What is it? Slip space? What is it called?
You talking about Splitgate?
No. It's my buddy was telling me about it. Slips. I don't know. But yeah, I heard a little bit about it, not much, because I guess there's not much out there right now about it.
Yeah, somebody was telling me like they're not coming out with another new COD for 3 years, and I'm like, how you about to end on that COD? How you about to end on Cold War? And then not give us another COD for 3 years? Like, how you about to do that to us?
Bro, I'm fine with Battlefield 2042.
I might have to buy that.
Just bring it on. I know it's another EA title, but just
you have to buy the air so your character can breathe. You have to buy the air. So like every like squirt now, imagine. Like it's so stupid with EA with their like whole like pricing system. It's not.
Have you ever seen the Madden store?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Or like the Sims store.
It's stupid.
Hey, you guys out here watching and tuning in today. You want to see how absolutely bad EA is and how bad up for money they are, or hard up for money they are rather. Just go look at the Madden store or the Sims 4 store.
Oh yeah,
you'll be blown away.
I mean, it's bad. Dude, there was talks about them buying Pokemon Go as well. I'm like, do not let them buy Pokemon Go. Because, like, I just re-downloaded it and I saw the news and I'm like, no.
It just broke my heart a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully Niantic doesn't sell it. If they sell it to EA, we're going to have problems. I'm going to throw hands to Niantic.
It's the first I'm hearing of it, man. So hopefully that is.
I mean, I heard about it like an hour ago, so hopefully it's not true. Because that would suck. That would genuinely suck. But what have you touched Splitgate at all or no?
Splitgate, yeah. I played it with a few of the other guys, in EMGG, just in Hangout and stuff. It's pretty fun. Whenever you can get in, that's the problem with it right now. The servers, they're constantly being worked on.
I want to stream it. But like the queue is just always an hour and 30 minutes, and it's like I can't. I can't. Yeah. You can't stream it, and then did they have an alpha before or something, or could you play it before the beta? Because I don't think I remember playing that game like a year ago, and I don't remember because it was portals and it was guns. I can't remember. It was the exact same thing.
That's the thing. I thought it was a relatively newer game, and find out it's not. I guess it came out 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember playing it in like 2019, and a long time ago. And I thought I got it off Epic Games, but it's not that. It's on Steam.
Considering that's a little wild that it's actually that old and they're still having these issues, which I don't know anything about.
Well, it's because it's a dev team. It's a dev team of 4 people, and what's it called? The Imposter Sus game. Among Us, that game, yeah.
Among Us. Yep.
Yeah, so they had four as well. And they had 4 people as well working on their dev team, and they were struggling to get servers, and they had the same problem. I mean, they dealt with it a lot better than Splitgate did, but they had their servers up like this. They bought millions of dollars worth of servers, and just like that. Splitgate took their own sweet time.
Among Us is a platformer too, like in the sense that it's just that side view, like that's not very graphically demanding. So I could see a dev team of 4 if you're trying to deal with either game. I can see Splitgate being a whole lot harder. So
I mean they need to like I don't know I just feel like their game might like not die, but I feel like the hype around it's gonna possibly decrease because of like they're just I mean it's a dev team of 4 and they're trying to like hurry up and get everything out, but I mean I feel bad for them because they have a game that's absolutely popping off. Like they were expecting like 10,000 average players or whatever, and then all of a sudden they had 60, 70, I believe 100,000 players like that, and they were like, oh shit, and then
blew up.
Yeah, so it was like overnight, and they were like, oh shit, and then they were like, they got a $10 million investor to help with server space, and I mean I'm glad they got that because if they didn't get that, their game would have definitely plummeted. Because like they're trying to expand and they need to expand more. But they went from 10,000 players to 100,000 overnight. I'm like, geez, dude.
There's definitely something there. I mean, 100%. It's I mean, and they're very active on Twitter, in the community, but people are just ripping them apart right now. So they
Yeah,
gotta.
people don't understand that it's a 4-person dev team, and they expected 10,000 people to play, and then it's like 100,000 people that are like, what, all of a sudden. So I mean, I feel like definitely they should have had a little bit more servers, but I mean, no matter what you would have done, being a game that small, you could not have dealt with that big of a blow up overnight like that. Like,
I'm confident that I'll see them get ahead of it. They'll just need, a little more time.
oh yeah, they're definitely gonna hire a bigger team, and I mean, they're definitely gonna get on top of it. I mean, it just takes time, and people just don't understand that.
Absolutely.
So I mean, I feel bad for them. Not gonna lie, like they're rushing, and if they don't get everything straight, like right now, their game's just people are gonna be like, oh whatever, and it's gonna go down like this. So I mean, I hope it doesn't, because Splitgate's actually fun, and once we don't have queues and I can actually get in the game, I definitely want to stream it. And I've just been waiting to touch it, because the first time I touched it was like a couple days ago, and it was since like 2019, because I'm pretty sure it was the same game. And it literally just it was an hour and 30-minute queue, and I was just like, yeah, no, I can't stream this.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly it. Last 4 times I booted that game up, it was something of that nature.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to see the game definitely go somewhere though, because it's something fun, and gaming needed it, because right now gaming's so just like dead. I talked about this on the last podcast as well, for people that are watching, like both of them, and it just gaming right now is so dry and dead, and I'm so glad Splitgate came out and popped off, because people actually need this right now. So if they can,
yeah, I caught a bit of that segment watching your last episode, and that's what I was thinking. Like, and as I was saying earlier, like with Splitgate, like I thought this was a relatively newer game, but no, it's just starting to come to a broader light, which is why I guess I'm finding out about it. Same with like Escape from Tarkov. Seeing that game, it's been blowing up on Twitch recently. And I've been seeing, a lot of YouTubers that I follow, they've been making videos on it. And so I'm thinking, this is, the new up and coming game. Come to find out, no, it's the same deal with Splitgate. It's been out for years now, and it's still in a beta.
Oh yeah, I mean, Fortnite's still in beta, and it's been out for 4 or 5 years now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's still in beta. It says beta on the loading screen.
Oh my god, I did not know that.
Yeah, it still says beta on the loading screen. And yeah, you'd think they'd have their shit down. They're a multi-billion-dollar company, and they're just beta.
Yeah, I mean, for a beta, I guess it's
I wonder what you have to do to get to the actual game. Like, what does a company have to do to get from a beta to an actual game? Like, I mean, one time I heard somebody say that it's still in beta because the amount of updates they do every week, and they do it so frequently, it has to remain in beta according to like the game laws or whatever. It has to remain in beta for the amount of updates they do.
How did Minecraft do it? Because I played Minecraft since it was an alpha. So how the hell did they get out of beta stage?
Well, I don't think Minecraft is. I want to say Minecraft isn't even close to as near as Fortnite is in like amount of updates. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, Fortnite's on 17.10 and Minecraft's on 1.17. So that's probably why. I mean, there's 17.10 updates in.
So it's just based on like the amount of updates?
I mean, I could be completely wrong, but that's what somebody told me, is that if they're updating that frequently, it has to remain in betas, because in betas they change a lot of stuff in games. So like if you're updating constantly, it has to remain. That's what I was told, but it could be completely wrong.
Right? Yeah. I'm going into this thing with a complete lack of knowledge of how it works, so I'm just taking your word for it now.
I wouldn't take my word for it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just here. I know I'm sitting here to talk. This is not my podcast. I'm just here. Slypurpz podcast.
Yeah, you're a guest on mine. Oh, hey, what's up, guys, on the Slypurpz podcast?
Hey, that's a lot better than my intro. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Tygerz Den Podcast. I'll be walking down the hallway in my house, and I shit you not, one of my siblings or my mom or my dad or my stepmom, one of them will just open the door and go, "Yo guys, what's up? It's Tygerz. Welcome back." I'm like, "You bitch." They'll literally pop their head out there going, "Yo, what's up guys? It's Tygerz. Welcome back." And I'm like,
dude, my homie Toscano, he does that to me all the time, bro, because I got EMGG alerts that come to my Discord, and he's a member of my Discord, and every time we link up in a chat, like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Slypurpz's channel. We're here today with the new EMGG merch." Like, he just, oh my god, he just flames me.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Yeah, so I'll be walking down the hallway or something, and like I literally just walk upstairs after this, and I guarantee you my mom will be like, "Yo, what's up guys? It's Tygerz." Welcome. And I'm like, Mom, just please stop. Because
That's
like
awesome,
that's what
I mean, did they like gas you about it though? You know what I mean? Did it like, is it kind of more just like giving you shit, or did they like make you feel good about it? Like,
it's more giving me shit, to be honest. And then yeah, I mean my dad gasses me up, but everyone else is just like, "Hey, yo, what's up guys?" And I'm like,
right.
Wow.
I'm sure it's all love though. I'm sure it's all love.
Oh yeah, it's all love. It's literally like if you're joining our family, you're literally like required to take shit. Like this is how we are. We give each other shit all the time.
Yeah, you gotta have a backbone. That's all right. Yeah.
But yeah, so like if I was ever to adopt somebody, it'd totally be. If we were ever to adopt somebody, I'd tell the kid right now, you got to learn how to take shit. If not, then back to foster care. Like
yeah, back to Winnie Hut Jr. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's sad. It's definitely sad. I mean, they're like, I mean, I got supported with the podcast. They were supporting my idea of the podcast. I've been wanting to do this for months and months and months. I had somebody actually DM me about the last podcast. They're like, "Are you just copying the EMGG one?" I'm like, "I've been working on this for months. I've been working on this before I even like thought of joining EMGG." And people were like DMing me and stuff like, "Hey, are you just copying EMGG or something?" I'm like, "No." I mean, like, I would love to go on the EMGG podcast. I'm pretty sure every EMGG member would love to. But, like, I'm not trying to copy it. I mean, like,
Nah, man. I mean, see, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like, people within the organization can have their own podcast without trying to mimic, the organization's podcast. Like, that's not really a fair assessment, unless you're literally just like stealing slides, stealing thumbnails. And,
oh, yeah.
all that, which that's a different story. But
I mean, I had, like, when I first thought of this podcast, what I was going to do is that question thing that they do, submit questions and then like they'll answer it on the podcast. That's what I was gonna do, and then I saw that EMGG did it, and I was like, maybe not. I'm not gonna do that because then it looks like I'm copying even more, and I don't know. Like I had the idea before I even saw the EMGG podcast, but then I was like, I'll
well, maybe down the line, like a questionnaire form probably wouldn't be a terrible idea. But I mean, me and you figured it out, pretty decently. I feel like we're having a pretty good episode so far, and hell, we didn't talk much, but
yeah. I mean, we've blown through 30 minutes, and we're here. I mean, we've blown through 30 minutes. I've hit every single topic on my little thing here, and now we're just kind of talking. To me, I mean, it works. I mean, it's a form. I talk a lot. So
yeah, same. I mean, when you're social, it makes for content, man.
I was trying to get my friend on here. She's like the most antisocial person. Shout out Riley if you're watching, which probably not, but shout out Riley. She's the most antisocial person ever. And I was like, you should come on the podcast. And I've been bugging her about it for like 3 weeks. And then she's like, okay, maybe fine. So like the whole time I'm going to be sitting there and I'm going to be rambling off talking. And she's like, dream. Well, I'm a dream simp.
I mean, she should though. I mean, it'll give for anybody else who's watching, that kind of is a little introverted like that. It'll give them like what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of give them a voice. A little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
just kind of let them see what it's like. You know what I mean?
By the way, a quick little plug. If you guys want to be on the podcast, there's a form link down below in the description. It'll be at the top of the description. First link, it's to join the podcast. If you'd like to be on the podcast, it's definitely going to be there. So yeah, I mean, the only requirements is have a camera, basically. I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah. So like, I don't know. I mean, and I was giving her shit about it too. I was like, all you're gonna talk about is Dream on the podcast. She's like a complete Dream and George Not Found simp. And I want to be like, she's like that all the time. That's all she talks about. I hope she's watching.
Dream. What are you saying? Dream like
the Minecraft guy. You know who that is?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Dream.
I thought for a second you was talking about dreams, like within the
yeah, EMGG Dream simp. No, could you not?
Shouts out Dreams, I guess.
She's Sims free. Yeah, we love Dreams. We love Dreams. Yeah, it's definitely it'll be an adventure with the podcast. I mean, we're 2 episodes in, and I'm like I said before we started the podcast, I'm like at work because I just got my schedule 3 days ago, and after we scheduled this, and then I'm like, oh, I get out at 4, that's perfect timing. And then I get in my car, and I check my phone, and I see my grandma texting me. I'm like, oh no, what? So I look at it. She's like, hey, I need your help. I'm like, I got a podcast to film. So like I rush over there, get it done, rush over here, and I'm like, dude, I'm exhausted right now. I had to work an event last night, and it was brutal. I had to work an event. Red Bull was there at my place where I work. I don't want to say where I worked, but so yeah, Red Bull was there, and that's already kind of a dead giveaway. But yeah, so basically it was a Red Bull event, and I had to work that from like 5 to 11. So I'm exhausted, and like it was something. It was definitely something.
I respect about you though, bro. I mean, dude, you're 16 years old, dude, and you've got the drive you got better drive than like half the people I know, honestly. Like older than me, younger than me, it doesn't matter. Like, you have that kind of, that force to where you can do that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly why I reached out to you. I was like, dude, this kid's going places. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that, I mean, it's just awesome to see. You know what I mean? It really is.
No, thank you. It means a lot. Dude, when people say stuff like that, it makes your heart just feel so awesome. Like I don't know, but thank you, definitely. And
yeah, no problem, bro. I'm just calling it like I see it. I'm not sitting here trying to gas anything. I'm just telling the truth, man.
Yeah, I mean, I try. I mean, I'm playing now. Now I got football, work, school starting up in less than a month, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be an adventure. This is definitely gonna be an adventure. I just saw your
plate, man.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be Phil, and I'll try to start up the podcast and post 2 times a week, and I need to focus on TikTok. I'm trying to like do all this stuff, and it's just too much. But
yeah.
Oh well.
So yeah. I just noticed that you do something that I just absolutely got roasted for a few nights ago by some of the guys in the organization. You also take the plastic off the top of your G Fuel tubs.
Thank you. I was just about to tell you about this. I got
destroyed for this the other night. I got absolutely picked apart for doing this the other night.
I was just about to mention your G Fuel shaker. Is that the same one?
Which one? The red one?
Yeah, that one you're pointing at. Yeah, I don't know if it's red or.
No, that one is. I
don't know.
It looked like just kind of a blank shaker, but nah, this is my actual G Fuel shaker. It's just the white one.
It looked like I don't know it looks like it has writing on it. That's what I was wondering. The one on the right side. I thought it was the same one.
It does, but I'm not going to say what it is.
Oh, I thought it was the same one as this. I was like, I thought it was this one.
No, that is a pretty dope one though. Is that red or orange? It looks orange to me.
Yeah, it's orange.
Oh, okay.
Do I have any other ones down here? I had a Dr. Disrespect one down here earlier. But yeah, and then did you see Zim's post about the EMGG G Fuel shaker? That thing looks
is that
nice.
Actually?
I hope
it's
real.
Actually happening?
Look, I think I know Zim tweeted it out yesterday. If you want to go look at it, but it looks sick.
Check that out real fast.
It looks sick,
bro. Because like in my very first community meeting, in the community chat, I actually asked about that. I don't think anyone actually saw the question, and I'm not, just going to spam it over and over. But I asked if we were getting like an EMGG X, G Fuel shaker.
Oh yeah,
And,
I'll
yeah,
check on it too real quick.
dope.
Yeah, he tweeted it out and he was like, "Is this Photoshop or is this real?" I'm like, "Oh, that better be real. Oh, that better be real."
Oh, that better be real.
Oh, he retweeted my EMG jersey unboxing. Oh, babe. Ah, there it is. Okay, it's on the EMGG. It's on the EMGG one.
On a scale to like 1 million to 1 million, how excited are you for that champion?
1 million to 1 million? That's a pretty small scale.
Yeah, man.
I'm thinking
1 million to infinity.
I'm thinking over infinity. Infinity plus. How about that?
Infinity times infinity. Yeah, nah, dude. Like I love champion garb. Hell, I'm wearing a champion T-shirt right now.
Oh yeah.
So
I was wearing one before.
Whenever I saw that collab happening, I was like, "What did he say?" Like
August 13th, baby. 12 days. I get paid on that day, so I'm hoping I get paid before the drop, because that would suck if I got paid after.
I get paid like 2 days before.
I get paid on that day, so I'm hoping I get paid before that. But dude, it's I also just found the shaker, and it has the reflection of what's behind Zim, or it has the reflection of what's on, like, in front of Zim. So that has to be real. There's no way that's Photoshop. Dude.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna have to.
It was like yesterday on the EMGG Twitter. Here, I can link you real quick. All right, I just DM'd.
Oh, no meeting tonight.
What? I just DM'd it.
Word.
But yo, that's insane. I hope it's real.
Yo.
I hope that's real.
Hey yo.
I'm like spazzing out right now about it. I also had a G Fuel before this, so.
Zim with the shaker?
I'm like literally jittery as all hell right now. Oh, we love G Fuel.
Yeah, I saved myself. I did not drink any yet today. I probably won't.
I haven't had any in a long time. These are all empty back here because I had a G Fuel at my mom's house. Sad rip. Yeah, sad times. But at my dad's house, I'm allowed to have it, and in my car, I'm allowed to have it because it's my car. But yeah, so I went and got some, and I'm like, oh well. Hey mom, love you if you're watching the podcast. All right, what?
Yeah, shouts out to moms.
Shouts out to moms.
What's your favorite flavor?
Right now, I have to go with the Fazeberry can. Fazeberry can, and specifically the can.
Specifically the can.
Oh yeah,
I like it. I've drank them before, man. They're really good. That's actually why I ordered a tub of Fazeberry. That and Rainbow Sherbet.
I like the can. I like the can. Yeah, I like the can better than the Fazeberry tub. But do I have? I think I have a Fazeberry. Yeah, right here. Fazeberry. It was like one of my first tubs. That and then the grape one right below it were my first tubs. That was forever ago. Do you know who Zytex is?
Zytex.
He's in the gaming community. He's sponsored by G Fuel, and he was the first person. He was in store. He's not anymore, but he was the first person that introduced me to G Fuel, and that was like 2018, 2017.
Right.
Forever ago. Dude,
yeah, I didn't start getting into G Fuel until I like started, streaming and stuff, because I didn't, that's G Fuel is really heavily in that community, and I didn't even know about it until then. But I ordered my first 2 tubs after trying the cans, and yeah, I mean, I'm sold. I think right now my favorite flavor would probably have to be hype sauce.
Oh, hype sauce is really good. I got packets of that. Sorry, I don't know if you saw my face right there. Where I was like, but Ariana Grande's coming to Fortnite. I just got the Fortnite notification. Ariana Grande's coming to Fortnite.
Well, they're making her a skin?
She's having a concert.
Oh, bro.
So
maybe
it's
gonna be like the Travis Scott thing?
Yeah, Travis Scott. What was the other one? Marshmello did it. She's having a Rift tour. What's this about? Oh my god, her Fortnite skin is crazy. Her hair's like Rapunzel's hair, and she has white hair. What the?
I need to see this.
They just tweeted it out. Or I guess they tweeted it out a couple hours ago, but I just got the notification for it. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to make a video on that. So, by the way, everybody watching right now, that video will be if that happens, if I can actually record that without having to work, definitely gonna have that ready, and that video is gonna be coming out ASAP, and then it won't be on the normal schedule. So if that's it won't be on the normal schedule if I record that.
That skin is nutty.
Dude, for real.
That's wild. I'll have to check that out. Hopefully I'm back into Fortnite by the time that comes.
That's the August 6th. So you got a week. You got a week to work it out. We can I don't know if I'll be able to do it tonight because I have to go pick somebody up. I'm like busy as hell for some reason. I don't know why. It's like I got a car and I got my license, we already had a car, but I got a license, and everybody's like, "Hey Tyler, can you pick me up tonight?" And I'm like,
yeah, that's how it goes, dude. Yeah,
I'm gonna end up being a designated driver. Definitely gonna end up being a designated driver for when I'm in my college years.
That's exactly why, bro. Like I got my driver's license whenever I was, I think 18. I just waited.
That's perfect.
Like, I'm not gonna fall victim to that.
Hey, I mean, I don't care. It's people that I'm like really good friends with, so I'm like, I don't really care. Like they're like, "Here, take this gas money." I'm like, it's fine.
Well, at least they offer you gas money.
I mean, yeah. Well, you're my friend. Like, you don't need to pay me if you're a really good friend. If you're like somebody on my football team or whatever, that's like, "Hey, gotta get a ride." Sure, yeah, like that gas money, but like, I don't care. Oh my gosh, I just choked on water. I'm struggling.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that you charge your brothers in arms gas money?
Nobody asked me. No, nobody asked me to go or to get a ride. But if they did, and if they do, and I don't know them, then I mean, like, we have like 150 people in our organization, so like, I mean, I don't know every single one of them.
Yeah, nah, I got it.
I mean, like, my neighbor is on the football team, and like, it's literally like no extra driving, so I'm like, okay, just hop in, dude. Let's go. But I mean, if I had to drive like 5 miles out of the way, then not even 5 miles. If I had to drive out of the way, then the other day I had to drive. We were gonna go to Topgolf or whatever. We ended up not going because it was like $50 for an hour. I'm like, good lord. But so yeah, I had to drive like 25 minutes out of the way, and then I'm like, this hurts me. But like, I didn't charge her because she's my friend, so I don't know.
Right. That's what's up. I mean, well, back to the football thing too. I mean, you don't want to just like, if you can help it, you don't want your like star running back to just not show up because he couldn't get around.
Oh yeah. I mean, everybody's driving now. I mean, like, I was the last one to drive because I should be being a sophomore this year, but I'm a junior. So I mean, I'm a year higher than I should be, but I had to take a test in like preschool or whatever. What does a circle look like? Or like stupid stuff like that. And I mean, I passed it, and I thank God I knew what a square was, because
that's the hard one. that's the one that gets like 90% of people.
Oh yeah, the square. The octagon. I get the octagon mixed up with the pentagon and all the gons. I'm struggling.
All the gons.
All the gons.
They done put the damn circle in the square port.
How doesn't even work? Oh god! I put the triangle in the square. I put the diamond. I put the diamond in the square port. It fits somehow, but no. Yeah, it was like, so. Yeah, I mean, I should be. I was the last one to drive though, and I don't care. Like, it's whatever. I mean, I've been waiting for forever.
Did you like experience any kind of like driver's anxiety whenever you first started driving?
No, I literally got in the car and just like stepped on it. That's yeah. I was eager to drive. I really wanted to drive, and I started when I was 14 and a half in like parking lots and stuff, and in like parks, like big parks that I could drive around. And I mean, yeah, that's what I started in. And yeah, I mean, I was eager to drive, and the second I got my permit, I failed the first time I took my permit, and then I was walking out the door, and he was like, "You can take it a second time. Would you like to?" And I'm like, "Sure." But like the questions were like, what level of alcohol do you have to? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, what? This was not like I don't need to know this to drive. Like, and then when I took my driver's test, which was a little over a month ago, the June 28th is my birthday. I took my driver's test, and I turned my wheels the wrong way when I pulled over for an overnight parking, and I'm like, I don't need to know this to learn how to drive. Like.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. But yeah, no, like as far as the anxiety thing, you're lucky in that regard because I think I think my mom shed some of hers down from me because I remember she used to be real bad. Like, God, she used to drive us down like one ways, and she'd get like real nervous and scared, and have to. It was a mess.
Have you practiced driving in the car with your mom? The worst thing ever. I swear. I don't know if this is for I'm pretty sure this is for everyone because I've had so many people tell me the same thing. I can drive with my dad in the car all day long. Like my dad is so chill. But then I get in the car with my mom and she's like, "Oh, you stopped. It's too late." Oh, and I'm like, "Oh my god, shut up."
I've never actually drove. Like I've never been behind the wheel of a vehicle with either my mom or my dad in the passenger seat, thank God. So I don't know what that's like, but
lucky.
Oh my God, my ex-girlfriend used to kill me with that shit.
Dude, like you're giving me a toy. Of course I'm gonna go fast. You're giving me a toy. Like it's a big boy toy. I like it. Like give me.
Yeah, backseat driving, man. It is a pet peeve of mine. Don't do it.
Yeah. Dude. I need to find a game. Find a game that it makes me satisfied. I'm playing a little bit of GTA.
Just wait on Halo Infinite and everything will be all right. Your problems will be solved.
How much is it going to be? Like, is it going to be one of those $60 game type deals or?
I would think. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be $150 like Ultimate Edition that they send you like a figure in the mail or something. But
why would you? Why? I don't know, man.
Collectors, man, collectors.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gaming's dry at the moment. Splitgate's kind of helping it out a little bit, but I've been on that GTA train for a week and a half now. I've been on that GTA train and I've been chugging. I've been trying. But every time
I'm starting to really see why Rockstar just continues to whack that dead horse, and it's because it's really not a dead horse. It's because of the community.
No, Red Dead Redemption's the dead horse.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's I mean at this
get it? There's dead horses in Red Dead Redemption.
I don't know, just coming from console gaming and then moving on to PC gaming, I've seen both sides of the spectrum. And I used to be really angry with Rockstar that they just gave all this attention to GTA and none to like Red Dead 2. But I mean, at the end of the day, now that I'm a PC gamer, I see it. Like, I mean, there is a really big community in the GTA Online experience on PC, like with the RP and.
I want to get into that. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to get into role play.
I same. I mean, with the hatred that I've had of GTA and the unfair criticism, I guess is how you'd say that.
Yeah.
I still do want to experience that, man. It seems pretty lit.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's a good chunk of content for this episode. Thank you for coming on here. Appreciate you a ton. Popping out.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Yeah, man. Thank you for jumping on here, and I had a good time. I had a good time talking to you and talking about your Packers. Packers.
Don't hate, baby. Just appreciate.
What?
Going for another Super Bowl run. Going for that other Super Bowl run.
Aaron Rodgers breaks a leg.
Stop that. Don't put that evil on me.
Give me that bad juju. All right. Thank you so much for hopping on the podcast. Appreciate you a ton. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.